Hi, it's Rosie. I'm back, Rosie from RoseByNameCo. I have a couple of journals that I just recently completed. They're Christmas journals, and I wanted to show you a little bit what they're like and what's inside. I did make a gift bag, a clutch bag for each one of them. It's made of lace and underlined with cotton. And I did put some ribbons over here in the front and at the edge as well. And I put a little bit of cardstock here just so it has a little bit of strength. So when you flip it over, it stays nicely and protects your journal and keeps it away from dust and so on. So one is joy and one is wish. So I have wish right here. So let me show you this one first. So this one, as far as the size, they're about 5 by 7 inches journals and about a half an inch spine. It is one signature and about 60 pages, front to back. It does have a tassel here in the gold and green and red colors for the Christmas, and I have this beautiful bauble. I made a few of these recently, and I thought it would go perfectly with these colors. And we have a fabric over here, this beautiful red. It does have pattern on it, very beautiful. And it's just closed together with this sheer ribbon. So this one here also has the fluff on top here, all kinds of texture and color. And then it has a tag on the very front to begin with that has the title. So I'm just going to open this up and show you inside. Let me just put this on the side here. Okay, so here's a journaling card or tag right here in the very front, this pocket. So we have lace here. So there are a few different laces here if you look closely, and a bit of shiny as well. And then at the edges here. And this is the little tab on the top, also with a little shiny on the top, and we have a candle for a Christmas wish, I call it. So in the back, of course, is coffee dyed or from a book or tea stain and so on. So this one has a lot of texture. I put eyelash right around it and collage with different papers as well. And so that is the title for this journal here. And let me just show you again at the back, this beautiful, beautiful fabric with the pattern. And on the sides here as well, the first, the signature cover has also this beautiful, a little bit shiny, as you know, I like a little bit sparkle, especially in a Christmas journal. And it has a little charm here. It looks like a snowflake. And it just goes so pretty with the rest of the ribbons right across layered like this. So as you open it, this is the inside, and we have a little clip, and we have a bit of a winter scene here with a couple of deer. And I usually see some down the street and sometimes in our backyard. I should pay a little more attention, maybe take some pictures, and perhaps sometimes put them in a journal. Now inside the envelope are what I call date tokens. So you can use a date, for example, for December 1st, and then you put it up here with your notes, or just on a page as you decorate it, or even just the page as it is. So anyways, those are in there for you in case you want them, or if not, maybe use it some other project or something else. So in the very front here, we have a little bit more of the gold and a writing spot here, and a couple of journal cards. And most images are from the Graphics Fairy, and then some are also from Christie Art Design. And then this is the design paper, also very pretty, with berries and Christmas images. So as you go to the back, this one is a tuck spot, so you can put something in there. And I did try to leave you space to also journal as well in this, but it is heavily embellished just as well. And right here, I've gotten into making these long tags, long and narrow. So you can still put a date on here and a little blurb about something, or you can fill the pocket with something else that you might have. And over here, I did some stamping, and this from a receipt book, so I put a little bit here. And then this is from a vintage book, and a little bit of Santa and some berries. And it says handmade candles, and I love this one. You can put a picture over it if you want, or something of your own, or you can read about handmade candles, I suppose. And I put this tab here, and it has a little bit of texture like threads and a little bit of sparkly and so on. In the back, I stamped Wish, and this is a Eco-Dite paper. Then this belly band here, it's a fabric belly band. And then inside I put, well, just for something red, anyways, I put playing card, and on the back as well, this red rooster, he's quite handsome. And Christmas greetings here that I printed out and then made into a tag, and a little bit of collaging here as well. And then this beautiful tab on the top with different fabrics. And the paper, the page that it's on, is the cabbage dyed paper. Over here is some stenciling. That favorite one of most people, use that one from Tim Holtz. I still love it, and I use it most of the time. Over here, I did some collaging, and I printed on a piece of cotton. And this is a belly band, so it has a little, a few little things in here, like a journaling card with a little bit of decoration, and then a tiny tag with maybe, a table setting at Christmas, and a stamped Santa that you might want to put somewhere else in the book. It's just ready for you to glue it somewhere else. So I'm just going to keep it here for now, and you can, take your pick when you're ready to either decorate a journal or just use it as it is. So this page is stamped, if you see here, and as well this beautiful orange red color is from a spray bottle from Tim Holtz spray bottle ink, and I just put 2 pages together, and when you pull it apart, it just gives this beautiful sort of marble effect, like here as well. And then I did find a dove and this golden sort of glitter, it looks like. And then I put eyelash trim, and I layered it on many different pieces of paper, and then put it onto a tag that you can write on. So this is sort of like a large tag, I suppose. But it goes so perfectly with this, with these colors here. And this is from a vintage book, a little bit of Santa here and some, and but I wanted to leave space for writing, so I sewed on another piece of paper here and just stamped it up a little bit. And there's a tab on the top here as well. And on the back is another Santa with a bit of red. And then I included some lace just for flip over. Because I like that feel. So I've come into this lace lately, and I just want to use it up because it just looks so pretty. And then over here, some shiny Christmas ribbon and a little bit of a notebook. So for a few notes on there. And this is a fabric pocket and lace as well. But you can write on the top here. It has a little bit sparkly, and also inside just a plain journaling card in this one, but it's just so pretty to offset all the other colors and so on. And on the back is a journaling card with some poinsettias and some journaling space. And over here we have a doily, a paper doily, and it is coffee stained, so it is a little bit off white. But it just looks so pretty against the red here on the next page. So I just left this red and just put a little bit of detail with, I've sewn on tiny bits that I had left over. On the back, I have a little pocket, see-through pocket, and then I have this fabric specimen card. So this is a little bit of the see-through shiny. Well, not fabric, but, sort of lace, or what would you call this ribbon? It's see-through, but you do have a pattern on it, so that if you put it somewhere, you can still, look at everything. and have a little bit of shine as well. So I don't know. So anyways, that's in here. And also this, just a plain little round tab that you might want to put somewhere else. That's up to you, whatever you might want to do with that one. And here is another tall and thin tag. It actually has a design, gold design over here. So that's actually for the side probably. There we go. With a very soft, I'm not sure, this is sari scarf, probably a little bit tab there. And then a little bit of a printout that I made into an old document, something about Christmas and so on. And then on the back you can write. And, you know, when you're having celebrations, I put a tab over here with eyelash trim. And a little bit of a punch out here. And a little bit more over here. And then on the back, I used a ribbon. And I used just some gift wrap and put it on the page. And then put just a plain tag. But I did embellish it with some holes on the sides. Punch that out. A little bit lacy, and then a little bit more of holly leaves, it looks like. And then over here is a pocket and a little bit of a collage going on here, and a punch out as well. I love using that one. It's sun, and then, you know, when it's sitting against something else, it gives you that effect that gives you a different color to what you have here. So anyways, this is a beautifully coffee stained index card with a little bit of blue wool trim here. And then in the back also more collaging with a Santa here, and a little bit more paper and fabric and so on collaging here as well. On the top a little bit more details, and then ribbon over here. So a nice writing spot, or you put something of your own, you know, like maybe a greeting card that you get in the mail. If you get any more greeting cards in the mail, I hope so. I'm not sure. It kind of getting less and less. We're all, you know, getting online and doing it that way. So we're in the middle of the signature, and we have a little bit of shiny beads over here in the middle, and a little bit of bling here. And just adorned a flower, blue flower adorned with a little bit of bling and ribbon in here as well. So there's two of them. And then a little bit of a winter scene with a snowman. And here is a bit of a folder. And it has, I punched a hole here. I put an eyelet, and it has some papers that you can, you know, move around. And you can write underneath and so on. And inside a little bit more. So there's a journaling card here with some embellishment. And a bit of a more plain card as well. Shipping tag with some stamping. And you can add whatever it is you want to this. So just put this here. And then over here, this is a little tuck spot as well. You can put one of those, let me see, where is it? You can put one of these long ones if you have one yourself right in here. And I'm just going to put this back so it doesn't get lost. Okay. And on the very top I have a little bit of a, it's just almost like a paper clip. I just sewn right through it at the top of this. And then I just put it like this, and it's almost like a little paper tag. So it... paper clip, so it kind of fits on top and it stays that way. So a little bit more decoration, more writing here, and then a little bit of beads over here, red and gold, and this beautiful ribbon here, belly band with a couple of journaling cards. Let me put this in the front, maybe. Let me see which way. This way. Does it matter? Probably doesn't matter. Anyways, another Santa over here with some collaging, and then looks like a Christmas wreath with some birds in it. That's for you to put somewhere else in the journal, or you can still write on it and leave it there. A little bit more collaging here. So lots of collaging, lots of sewing as usual, which is I guess my thing anyways. And this beautiful red pocket here. And we have a bit of a ribbon sampler here. So you can cut these ribbons and use them around the journal, whatever, you know, you might need for a little bit more decoration. And just in case you need it. Maybe you don't, but in case you need it, it's here. And it just looks pretty in this pocket here. And waiting, but you know, waiting to be used. Okay, there we go. So the back, it actually does say Christmas here. The back of that blue glass when you're doing your celebrations. And there's another tab here with eyelash trim. And then the other side of the printout. And another ribbon sampler. So, you know, I don't know. Can you see the sparkles in it? Yeah, there we go. A little bit sparkle to go with this gold tab here. So the plastic goes only halfway, so underneath you can write on it, and of course here you can write on it. A little bit more detail here, and another one of these tags, tall tags, tall and narrow. And a bit of a doily. It did break off on me here, but you know what? It is a vintage journal, and look how beautiful it looks. Actually, gives you this detail right through. I don't know. It's good. And here's another pocket, and on this one I did stamp up. Let me see if we can get this out. There we go. A little bit stuck there. This one actually says happiness, joy, bliss, laugh. So, you know, you can put that somewhere else. And a little pocket with that ribbon that I just showed you, and a button. And the back is good for writing. Over here in this pocket, I have this negative of when I punched out those round tags, and I put a little bit small tags, mini tags, or whatever you want to call them, just to show you that over here is a spot where you can put your own photos or a note or whatever it is that you might like. So this is keeping the spot of the photos to come. It looks looks kind of cute on its own as well, and a little bit more sparkly tab over here. And this pocket I left empty for you to fill, and this is the fabric and ribbon pocket, but it does have paper here for you to write on. This is a bit of a tuck spot here, and on the other side as well. And this is from a page from a vintage book. Over here is a little bit of a notepad with a red petal on top. This is the other side of the fabric. And a bit of a writing spot here, some ribbons over here. And you can probably write all over here too if you wish, but a little bit of a teddy bear. I guess I'd maybe have to make a teddy bear and so on. Now this is the other side of the vintage book. It has a few images and this handsome Santa in here in an automobile game anyhow. So another empty pocket for you to put in your Christmas cards or your lists or what you have going on. A little bit of stamping there. This is the paper belly band and ribbon collage here, some cheesecloth, and I stamped this on the cotton. And just of a bit more paper to write on. And a writing spot here, and some stenciling. Got that one. Another belly band here, and a bit of a Christmas scene here. And of course in the back you can write. And here as well I punched this out and put ribbons underneath, and it just shows up so pretty. And then next page is a bit of stamping, and then we have another tab here with some textures of some wool and strings and a little bit of shiny as well. And here's a spot to just glue your. And on the back here we have a berry wreath, this beautiful golden and red, and then some stamping, a little bit more of that receipt in red, and this beautiful golden tab here. And actually the tab is from another long and skinny tag. Bit of red here, and some stamped lines. And here's another postage stamp. Actually the other one I told you it was a tuck spot, but actually this very nice stamp from Canada. It does show, looks like kids on a sled in a winter scene. And those are authentic, of course, right? Still on their envelope pieces. And then this one here. And this one has a card that you can actually mail. It does go into this. And you can mail it as a blank card. Vintage cards, you know, there's so many floating around. And I love using cards. I just love it. And this one has so much color. It's just so beautiful. And over here is that little bit shiny ribbon that goes so well with this color fabric. And then in the back, writing spot and ribbon. And here a couple more journaling cards. And you know, comes to the end of the month and Christmas is over and New Year has come. And hopefully 2021 will come and be a better year for us. So here's another journaling card, a larger one, like in the very front. And you got lines in the back to write on. It looks like this is maybe a Christmas angel. And a lot of different fabric here and papers that were used in this collage and then sewn over. And fits into this pocket little envelope that I made also with some collaging, and fits into this to just give it a little bit more heft, you know, a little bit to make it a little more sturdy because it is fabric only. And so this is Wish, and I'm just going to wrap it up and put it back, and then we're going to continue. Or I might have to make this into 2 videos because my computer lately, because it's full, and I have trouble taking things off it, you know. You always think, well, I might need this tomorrow or something else, and then I don't like to put it on the extra drive. I prefer just to use the laptop memory, but the memory is almost full. So I believe that I might make 2 shorter videos of this instead of 1. So these are the 2 Christmas journals I have in my shop right now. Each one is beautiful in its own way. They're similar in style, but with different items inside and colors and so on. So I'd appreciate it if you would come by my Etsy shop and check it out. Otherwise, please have a great day and a great and happy Christmas season. Take care. Bye-bye.